Okay, we're going to have a little nosy at a little castle ruins called Burleigh Castle, just behind me, just on the outskirts of Kinross and Milnathorpe. But let's take a little nosy in. The gate. You can see how close it is to the main road, right on the main road. Burleigh Castle. The oldest part of Burleigh Castle is a square 4-storey tower house built in the late 1400s for early 1500s. It was a typical laird's country residence with bedchambers on upper floors, a hall on the first and vaulted cellar below. James Balfour, he seemed to be quite prominent in this, and I think he was a friend of Mary Queen of Scots, but I've never read about any historic battles or historic people visiting here, apart from the being friends of Mary Queen of Scots. That'll be the 4-storey tower house there. You can see the triangle thing where there would have been a roof. Again, nice turrets on it. Burleigh Castle, open summer only, 1st April to 30th of September. Can you see in there? No, you probably can't. But I think you need to get, even then, I think you can actually get a key to get in. Hold on, I'll just go back and see the the reconstruction photo, how it would actually look. Oh yeah, so there's the reconstruction, how it would look. So the 4-storey tower house would have been, yeah, that there, and it looks like there would have been, judging by that, a building on the end as well, because that's the entrance, that's the archway there. And there is the, God, it's totally like overhangs onto the road. Surprised a bus is not clipped out. We'll have just show you how close to the road it actually is. Well, it's actually on the flipping road, pretty much. There's it. It's pretty much right on the road. When you look at it, there is no parking, so you do need to park over, and you know, I'm just going to vault over this wall. Instead of walking round, you do need to park up in Milnathorpe. It's only half a mile away, so it's not too much of a walk. I've flown my drone up there, and you actually see, I've got some good footage actually being able to see inside there. We'd love to get inside that little bit, but too late. This is October. Stairs going in there. Yeah, the reconstruction has a building on this bit as well. Oh yeah, look, you can see the, what do you call that, the cutout for the roof. God, I can't remember what you call them, like the little recess. So imagine that would be, this might actually be for the first floor. Yeah, there's the first floor. That's the recesses there for the second floor. Yeah, so there'll be one, two, three. Then you've got the roof, diagonal roof going over. Did I say it was 4-storey? Well, there, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's 4-storey on the inside. This outer building would have been 2 stories, or basically 3. There's a big yawning gun, and you maybe just see through there to the other side. But yeah, it's not really a, again, it's just a wealthy landowner. It's not really a a battle castle of sorts. Definitely never seen much action, I don't think. Yeah, it's actually quite impressive. You see like the groove there, for which would have been a roof as well. I'm not sure what they would have been. Little defensive defensive holes. But yeah, it's quite mental. I mean, it's got all the glasses intact. I mean, it's quite mental just how much overhangs the actual road. Surprised it's not been scalped by an HGV or a bus. So yeah, there you go, look. Burleigh Castle is home to an ambitious dynasty, the Balfours of Burleigh, who schemed and fought their way through 2 centuries of Scottish history. I have had a look, and it doesn't, don't think it says too much about the battles. This main image, artist's impression of the castle about 1600. Yeah, look. James Balfour became a favourite of Mary Queen of Scots, but he helped plot the murder of her husband, Lord Darnley, and ultimately betrayed her military secrets. Despite spells in prison and exile, and as a galley slave, Sir James defied his many enemies and lived into an old age. So there you go, there is Burleigh Castle, just outside Milnathort in Kinross in Fife. Very, very handsome ruins.